What's good, YouTube? It's Talkin Detroit, and we are back with, another podcast. I'm here with Spartan,
Yeah, what's good? What's good?
and you know, last night, first round of the draft happened. Bunch of stuff happened, uh, for the better or
I'm
worse
keeping
of
my
the
phone
future.
off, bro. That junk's weird. Okay, you can keep talking.
Hold up, Jacob. All right, so draft that happened last night. The picks were, I'm not gonna say disappointing, but trading back to that 12th spot just to pick up get Gibbs. I don't know. I don't know about it.
Um,
I feel like
I'll,
if we took Jalen Carter at 6, I would say that
obviously, Jameer Gibbs would have been there at 18. Well, I mean, no, I don't think he would have been there at 18.
a lot of teams were calling Brad Holmes apparently and telling him that they're planning on taking him or trading up and taking him.
Yeah.
So honestly, I kind of like the pick, but at the same time, I feel like we didn't improve our D line. We need to
Nope.
improve our D line.
Yep. I
And
mean,
with those last few picks that happened on the draft last night, Brian Brees,
Miles Murphy.
Elijah Cansey,
Yep. Nolan Smith. A lot of players gone, man. A lot
there,
of players.
there's no people there that I would say is gonna be good for us now. Unless Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell found someone like James Houston.
I mean,
Or
I think there's still a couple edges. Like let me think.
but we don't really need edges. We need D linemen.
The edges are still defensive linemen, but you're talking about interior
Yeah.
defensive linemen. In that case, there's the Ika dude out of Baylor. I really like him. Now he may be fat, but he will be able to stop the run like crazy. I like Ika. Mizey Smith went to the Cowboys for some odd reason. Let me think. Uh, it's just, I mean, it's kind of it's one of those situations where I didn't look too much into defensive tackles because the defensive tackles I thought we were going to take are already off the board. Jalen Carter off the board. Kalijah Cansey off the board. I thought we were for sure getting one of those two guys, so I didn't really do any research on any other defensive tackles that we could have got. So what I'm thinking now, right, the best thing for us to do is to go out there. If he's available at 34, you do not even hesitate. You go and grab Joey Porter because I think now the clock is down to 5 minutes instead of 10. I don't think it's 10-minute timers now. I think it's 5. So you go out there, you go grab Joey Porter, and then oh my God, you go bolster that secondary even more. Brian Branch hasn't even been taken off the board yet. You could go take Brian Branch for all I care. Just go take another defensive player. You picked one offensive and one defensive. If I'm being honest, the next time you should draft another offensive piece is maybe pick 48 or 55. The rest should be defense and then Jake Moody. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, bro.
The
You
only
got your running back.
honestly, hold up. I agree with you mostly, but I do think that we should take in some consideration that we do kind of need another receiver, because Marvin Jones, he's getting old, and
Yeah.
JMO being out 6 games, I feel like we need someone that will be there, to not to be his replacement, but kind of be like our third, fourth man, and then
Yeah.
obviously since he's going to be a rookie, obviously Wick is way up on the team,
Yeah.
so that's what
He
I
could
think we
eventually
need.
take he could eventually take over Marvin Jones after Marvin Jones has this 1 year deal because Okay, I already know what receiver I think you're talking about, and I would really love it. It's Michigan State alum, Jaden Reed, and personally, I would really like him on the Lions. He's speedy. He's I don't want to say he's physical, but man, is he speedy, and he can go grab 50-50 balls. So it's like Jaden Reed is a very good option. You can really run him in anything. Go give him a jet sweep if you want. Now he's not Jameson Williams fast, no, but he's still fast. He's not Zay Flowers fast, but I mean you don't find players that are as fast as JMO, Tyreek, Jalen Waddle, Zay Flowers. You don't find receivers like that every day. So I mean, I would really like Jalen Reed. I think he would complement the Lions offense really well. And honestly, if we're gonna go get him, it has to be around 48 or 55. Because if you ask me, once again, my my worry is defense. I want to take a defensive tackle and some sort of safety in these upcoming picks. Now, watch this happen. I'm telling you right now, chat. I'm telling you, watch the Lions take an offensive lineman. Watch it happen.
Steve
In
Avila.
this second round, with 3 of our picks, we're taking a offensive freaking lineman, bro.
I could see us taking Steve Avila.
I'm telling you, bro. It's probably going to happen. I mean, most fans would probably say you should probably go corner, defensive lineman, and edge here with your three second round picks, and then with your third round pick, you should go ahead, go get Steve Avila, but he's probably not going to be on the board. So, I mean,
here's what I think. I kind of think that with our pick 55, I think we might go Noah Sewell. We don't need it.
I would really enjoy doubling down on linebacker because you get Jack Campbell and Noah Sewell. That would be nice, man.
And then you still have Alex Anzalone and fucking Malcolm Rodriguez on your team.
And Derek Barnes. People need to stop sleeping on my boy Derek Barnes. I'm telling you, Derek Barnes is going to be something really good this season. I think the starting linebackers are going to be Anzalone and Derek Barnes, bro. And then in the rotation, you're going to have Campbell, Rodriguez, and then if we were to draft Noah Sewell. But as of right now, with how the team is right now, right? Okay, here. Before I hop into this, right? What I want to ask you is that this is what I want to get into. Offensively, what does this change for the Lions? Now, if you ask me, right, I'm going to answer this first, and then I want to hear your opinion.
All right.
Having Jahmyr Gibbs on the Lions makes us even more dangerous than what we were. Do I agree with where we drafted him? No, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about the player and what he can do for the team right now. Jahmyr Gibbs, oh my God, you just go watch his highlights, man. Go watch his highlights at Georgia Tech. Go watch his highlights at Alabama. I mean, he literally pulled a Jameson Williams. Hopefully he doesn't gamble, but he literally pulled a Jameson Williams. He went from a school that was not okay. Georgia Tech was letting Jahmyr Gibbs shine because their team sucked. You know what I'm saying? Their team just absolutely sucks. So, I mean, of course he's going to do good. But then he goes to Alabama, and he somehow does even better in a harder conference. What does that tell you? He strives for success. I think it's going to be the same transition into the NFL. He's coming into a division that, all offense to the Packers, Bears, and Vikings, they all suck. All of them are straight dookie butter, okay? There's no reason why Jahmyr Gibbs should not be the number 2 running back for this team. I think we're trading DeAndre Swift tonight. I'm telling everyone right now, in about 4 to 5 hours, you will see DeAndre Swift in a new freaking uniform. I'm telling you, it's happening. It is 100% happening. It's got to. You don't just draft Jahmyr Gibbs with the thought of
without a game plan.
Exactly. We're not going to draft Jahmyr Gibbs like we have 3 running backs. We're going to let Jahmyr.
We have 4 running backs with Craig Reynolds. Like the fuck.
Exactly, bro. They're not going to let. Oh my God. What's his last name? Bro, is it? Because I'm thinking of Isaiah Buggs. Is it Biggs? Jahmyr what?
Wait, what?
What's Jahmyr's last name?
Gibbs.
Jahmyr Gibbs. I keep thinking of Buggs for some reason. Jahmyr Gibbs is, bro. He's not going to sit. They're not going to let him sit. I'm going to be honest. He's not injured right now. Okay. He's going to week 1. He should be able to play unless he gets injured in training camp. Week 1, he should be out there sharing roles with David Montgomery. If I'm being honest, that's probably how it's going to be, and I'm so freaking excited for it. I didn't like it at first until I realized what we could get for DeAndre Swift. First off, he gets injured too much. DeAndre Swift, I love you. I absolutely freaking love you, bro. I love DeAndre Swift a lot. But Jameer Briggs, as of right, he just brings.
Jameer Briggs?
Yeah, I meant Gibbs. Jameer Gibbs. He brings so much more to this team than DeAndre Swift. I'm gonna be honest. He does. As of right now, Jameer Gibbs is he. I understand college numbers are a whole lot different than NFL, but Jameer Gibbs didn't get injured too much in college. DeAndre Swift has gotten injured every season we've had him, but when he's not injured, he puts up big numbers. But we can't take that chance, which is the reason why I think we drafted him. So I mean, what do you think Jameer Gibbs will do for this offense? Well, let me ask you this question, since I already answered that. What do you think his role will be in the offense?
I kind of see him as a third down running back. We're gonna use him on third down a lot. Kind of use him like Jamal, or we use him in like short situations. Obviously, if David Montgomery, he's gonna be a lot better than what Jamal was to Swift.
Yeah.
But I think that it's gonna be a really good backup to David Montgomery if we do end up trading Swift, which I do think we will. But if we don't, then I don't know what the fuck we're planning.
Neither do I. Neither do I.
Like maybe this is like an if we don't sign Swift back. Maybe they're just planning ahead, which it still doesn't make sense to me. Because you could go into the draft next year and get Blake fucking Form.
Yeah, I was about to say, yep,
Which I'm a little bit biased, a bias for him because I'm a Michigan fan, but the dude is insane, and with this offensive line, he would be even insaner.
Yeah, I mean, well, I want to go back to what you said. You said that we're gonna use Jameer Gibbs as a third down back. I don't think so, because I don't think in the NFL, in order to be a third down back, you've got to be big, you've got to be hefty, you've got to be able to like push the line for that first down. But that's why I don't see Jameer Gibbs having that type of role with this offense. But I mean, it's always possible. I mean, I think I understand what you're saying though, where it's like David Montgomery's going to get the first of the touches, and then Jameer Gibbs will probably be in, and then he'll either go out for a pass or he'll get the rock. And since he's so fast, then it's like, yeah, good. Even if you shed the block, he's just going to run past you. So it's like,
I also
like that,
I also
he's
think that he's gonna. I think that he's also gonna play. I'm not gonna say he's gonna play receiver a lot more than running back, but in his first year, I think that he will be more of a receiving role than a running back role. If we do decide to keep Swift,
I think. Oh yeah, dude. If we keep Swift, I 100% agree. I think he will have more of a receiving role. Yeah, 100%. I think. I mean, knowing Brad Holmes, because you remember Jameson Williams, the throws they were trying to get him were, just streaks, and they were trying to get him on screens. And I think that's what this year one for Jameer Gibbs will be. It's either A, we're going to see him in the backfield a whole lot, or B, and once again, it all depends if we get rid of Swift or not. If we keep Swift, we have the best running back room in the NFC North. And probably in the NFC in general. You got 3 really good backs, minus Jameer Gibbs, because I think Craig Reynolds is really good. I don't know if Gibbs is good yet in the NFL, because once again, he just got drafted yesterday. But no, man. I mean, I think I can agree with you on that one, where he will have a more of a receiving role than a typical running back role. I can't wait for him to get that running back role, because I mean, you watched highlights of him. It's so fun seeing him go from the backfield all the way to like the 15-yard line in like 3 seconds. So it's like
And I'm pretty sure he clocked in as the fastest running back in this year's draft.
Oh yeah, he did. Which is, I mean, I think this is one of those picks where I think I overreacted. If you ask me, I think I had all right to like be as mad as I was, but the things I was saying, I don't think I should have said. And the I don't know why we didn't stream it yesterday, but I guess I get it because we would have been demonetized in a second. Um, yeah, it would have been fast, dude. We would have gotten taken down in a matter of seconds.
The things that we were saying, bro.
Yeah, dude, it was crazy, but maybe we'll do the second round for you guys. I don't know though. There's no promises because yeah, I don't know. Well, we like the direction the podcast is going, so yeah, I don't know if we're gonna do that, but
we don't really want to ruin our chances.
all right, let's talk about the trade that happened. So, obviously, for those of you who don't know, during the draft, we had the number 6 pick, and then for some odd reason, instead of taking Bijan there, which he was still there, we decided to trade back with because the Arizona Cardinals moved out of 3 to wherever they moved to 12, and then it went from 12 to 6 because we traded with them, and then we got a. You give them all the details. I don't know all the details. I just know we got a second round pick out of it.
So the trade that happened, we got their pick 12, their pick 34, and we also got pick 181, I think.
It might be 168 because I think we gave them 181.
The trade. Okay, we received the 12th, the 34th, and the 168th, and we gave them the 60. We gave them the 6th and the 81st.
Now, that right there is amazing because we only gave up 1 pick to get 2 back, and we are okay. So far, basically what we've gotten from this trade was a second round pick and a pick 168. I don't know what round that is. I think it's the 6th or 7th. But we got those plus Jahmyr Gibbs, right? And the reason I say that because pick 12 was Jahmyr Gibbs. So that's essentially what it is. It's like opening a box of candy, right? Candy box number 34. What player is that going to be? Or what piece of candy is that going to be? You get what I'm saying? So, I mean, we already got our guy. We got our guy Jahmyr Gibbs. Yeah, I mean, I personally like the trade. I mean, we only gave up what 181, and that's it, right?
No, we didn't even give up 181. We only gave them the 81st.
Dude, all we got rid of was the 81st, and we got a second round pick out of it. Like we got rid of the 81st, and then a pick swap.
We gave them a 6. We gave them the 81st, and we got back the 12th, the 34th, and then pick 168.
Yeah, so I personally like the trade. I mean, I would rather have 4 than 81 because now we got 34, 45, and 55. I think, unless I'm wrong. I don't know. I know we got 34.
We now got 34, 48, 55, and then we don't pick for about 100.
100 picks.
Yeah. Once after 55, our next pick is 152.
Holy crap, dude! What? Looks like we're turning the draft off early. Geek.
I think that the PFF grades and shit has gotten into people's heads, and they're not really looking at it as, oh well, maybe this dude is really good, and PFF just fucking sucks at grading.
You know, I think, Zach, what you just said, I think I fully agree with you on, because I don't like PFF. And I'm happy you brought it up. I don't know why you brought it up. I'm happy you did, because I don't like how GMs are looking at this PFF crap, right? I don't like it. I like how Dan Campbell, Brad Holmes. I don't know what other GMs do this. So if any other fan base is listening, for some reason, then just don't mind what I'm saying. I'm not saying your GMs suck. I'm saying
Brad Holmes is
that
just better.
Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell, they're looking at tape. What can this player do, and what does this player do? Not, oh, the PFF numbers say this. Oh, the PFF numbers say that. Shut up. They literally have you paying for doing mock drafts. Like, how ridiculous is that?
Just
Like,
use PFN for real.
exactly, dude. It's like, if you sit there and you truly listen to these PFF numbers and you're sitting there like, oh, that means this player has got to be better than this player because of these numbers, you are a moron with a capital M. Okay.
Here's the big thing, right?
Mhm.
Would I still want Jalen Carter? Fuck yeah, Jalen
Oh
Carter.
yeah, dude.
I like if I had the chance of the trade never happening and us getting Jalen Carter, I would love it still. I would
Yes,
probably
yes,
prefer, I would probably
yes,
prefer that. But
yes.
am I mad at it now that I'm thinking about it? No, I'm really not.
No. I love Jalen Carter. Don't get me wrong. I love Jalen Carter. I think he's gonna do great with I think he's gonna be great with the Eagles, and I'm really mad that the Eagles got him. I'm happy that the Bears didn't get him though. Thank God. Wait, who did the Bears take at 10?
Darnell Washington, I think.
Oh, Darnell White. Oh,
Dar-
Darnell Washington's still on the board. Holy crap! Yo, hold on a minute. Hold on. Oh, this changes everything. Thank God you said Darnell Washington because he's still on the freaking board.
Yeah, they picked Darnell. Right.
Yeah, offensive tackle out of Tennessee, if I'm not mistaken. But
Yeah.
wow, dude, I didn't even. I forgot all about Darnell Washington, dude. Holy smokes! Oh, so let me take back what I said earlier. If we're gonna draft an offensive player, I don't care if it's a tight end, bro. If it's gonna be a tight end, it better be Darnell Washington. I'm gonna be honest. That dude's a beast. I would love him on the team. I would be ecstatic. Holy smokes! Wow, man. But now, what I want to do is I want to get into how we think the NFC North drafted as a whole. First team I want to go to. Let's go to Green Bay. Lucas Van Ness with their first freaking pick. What a bunch of idiots.
No,
They trust.
no,
Oh my
no
god.
receiver, no anything.
oh, oh, it's horrible. It's their whole GM is just a bunch of idiots. I like Lucas Van Ness. He's a great player. That dude's a beast. But no, for the Green Bay Packers, I would have been shook if they went and got either Quentin Johnston or if they would have gotten Jackson Smith and Jigba. Those are the players I thought they were going to get. But no. They still like to draft defense because for some reason, they think defense is the problem. The big idiots. They're so dumb. Like, I've never seen such a horrible organization at drafting freaking just drafting in general. Like,
I
go take a
have.
first round receiver. Well, I mean,
They're
besides the Lions. Shut up.
no, they're called the Jets.
Who the Jets take? They're not in our division, but who'd they take?
Uh, Will McDonald.
Oh, dude, that was garbage. That was garbage sauce. That was. I remember now. That was stupid. And then, bro, who did the Chiefs take? Freaking Felix Udike?
Felix and Adike Uzama.
Yeah, no. Why are teams draft? I mean, honestly, okay, look, everyone's like, I don't know. Okay, okay, got past the Packers. Okay, we're getting sidetracked. I don't like it. Okay.
And then
No, what do you grade it? Give it a letter grade.
for Luke Van Ness.
Yes. For the Packers. Okay. Everyone listen, we're not giving the player a grade, we are giving the pick a grade and
Honestly,
where they got him.
Honestly, I'm gonna go a D plus or a C minus with this one.
I agree with you.
He's
C-.
a good player, but it's just not a need.
It's not.
You don't take someone right there. Obviously,
Nope.
what I mean is like if it was a team in need, like, I'm not gonna say the Lions, but
Arizona.
Arizona
Arizona.
or the Cowboys, because they took Mozzie Smith,
Yeah.
that would be a good pick. But
Exactly.
in the Packers situation, you just don't do that.
Their defense is good enough.
You take someone on offense. It doesn't matter if it's a offensive lineman. It doesn't matter if it's a tight end, running back. You take someone that will help you not suck.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. You just lost Aaron Jones. You lost Aaron Rodgers. You're losing almost your whole entire reason why you've been able to make the playoffs for the last few years.
Yep.
2 years ago,
Exactly.
2 years ago, you lost fucking Devontae Adams. You don't.
Yep.
You don't do that. You just don't.
Nope.
You take the
I can't believe. I can't believe they sit there and they trust Christian Watson, Romeo. Like, no. I don't believe it.
You take the smart pick, and then you pick Jackson Smith. You take Quentin Johnson, Zay Flowers, fucking Jordan Addison. Someone that will help Jordan. If you really think Jordan Love is your future QB, you get
Go give him weapons.
Exactly. Christian Watson, yeah, he might be decent, but that's because he had fucking Aaron Rodgers passing to him.
Exactly, bro. And okay. Also, let's look at this. What are we doing with Jared Goff right now? Guess who we just gave him? Instead of picking defense first, instead of picking a defensive line first, what did we go draft for Jared Goff? Well, yeah, exactly. You don't even know what to call him. Is he a receiver? Is he a running back? We don't know because that's how good he is. That's how good of a player he is.
He can play both.
Exactly.
And not only that, his main position might be running back, but just because he wants to be a running back doesn't mean we have to put him at running back.
Exactly.
This could be a sneak wide receiver one.
It could. I don't want it to be, but it could. Yes. All right. Let's go to the Vikings because what they picked scares me to my core. I like the pick. If I were a Vikings fan, I would be ecstatic. But at the same time, I'd be a little bit mad because we didn't take Joey Porter Jr. They need a corner.
Hold up.
They took Jordan Addison, wide receiver out of USC. That terrifies me.
It's a good pick, but like I said, you just don't do that.
I mean, in their case, the reason they did it is because I already know why they did it.
Adam Thielen.
You got Justin Jefferson? He's gone.
Exactly. That's the only reason why I see them taking that. But it's just like the Packers situation, except it's reversed. You're not good on defense. You're good at offense. You just have a trash defense.
Exactly.
You still have people on the board that, like, I'm not gonna say this was a good pick, but you could have taken Mozzie Smith.
Exactly.
You could have taken fucking
Joey Porter.
Deontay
Joey
Banks.
Porter was there at 20. Was Deontay Banks there at 23?
Yeah. He was taken 24th.
Yeah, dude, what are they doing? Why didn't they take
Murphy.
Deontay Banks?
Nolan fucking Smith.
Brian Brees. Like, we can keep naming players, man. Like, we can keep doing it. Like, Vikings fans, you guys should be really mad at your GM. At the same time, you should be so excited for that offense. Dalvin Cook, TJ Hawkinson, Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison. They have a really nice offense. But let me tell you what. If you can't guard Gibbs, St. Brown, J-Mo, Marvin Jones, Josh Reynolds, Swift, probably, Montgomery, good luck. That's all I'm saying, because you're going to need it. Your offense is not going to be able to carry you every game. You're not going to win. You're not going to go 11-0 in one-score games again, because I promise you that defense is going to hold
up.
And break.
And that's why I want us to draft Joey Porter at 34 if he's still there. Because Jordan Addison, he's good. Justin Jefferson, he's good. Yeah, we might have improved our secondary this year with the.
We need a young guy though on a 4-year deal, guaranteed.
Not only that, just because we have two good dudes like Cam Sutton, fucking Emmanuel, whatever the fuck his last name is, I can't remember.
Mosley.
Yeah, Emmanuel Mosley. It doesn't mean that they're not gonna get injured.
Exactly.
Look at
Mosley
Jeff
got
Okudah.
injured last year.
Jeff Okudah was doing great before the injury. He was our best, corner.
Corner. Yeah.
And then he gets injured, and then he comes back, and then he sucks.
Yep. He turned into an old Jeff Okuda. I mean, he got injured. He was missing tackle. I mean, before his injury, he was out there hit sticking people, and boom, he gets injured. He sucked. So it. Like you just said, Zach. I mean, taking Joey Porter here is the way to go. It's the 100% move at 34. If he's there, and I don't see Joey Porter in a Detroit Lions jersey, I will be frustrated on a different level. Especially if we go take a guy we don't need. I'm gonna be honest. We're gonna need Joey Porter, and no, I don't care how many fans disagree with me. You're a bunch of morons because Joey Porter doesn't fall to 34, and you just don't take him. Okay, you
No,
go take Joey Porter.
okay, let's say he's not there, right? Here's who
Okay.
here's who I want us to pick. Brian Branch.
Yeah, safety. We need him. I mean, pair him up with Kirby Joseph and Tracy Walker and Garner Johnson. Oh, that's freaking crazy.
And not only that, he just because you draft him at the safety position doesn't mean he has to play safety.
Yeah, I mean, he could always go move to corner, but
it's basically it's a safer option if we don't get Joey Porter and we get Brian Branch, because at least we know that we're gonna have someone helping out our secondary.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't want
100%.
fucking what was his name? Keon White.
Yeah.
I like him.
I take him. I take him.
Yeah, I'll take him.
Not at 34.
Yeah, I was about to be like at 48.
Yeah, we're thinking the same thing. Like,
And
don't touch him at 34.
55. We can get Jaden Reed. Wanna know why? Because he's ranked as the 18th best right now.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I like Jaden Reed, but I'm a State fan, so like once again, a bias there. But when it comes to the Blake Corum situation,
I fucking hate Michigan State, and I want him.
Yeah, I mean, it's vice versa. When I saw we took Jahmyr Gibbs, I was also thinking, I was like, well, that just kind of shuts down any chance of us taking Blake Corum next year. I mean, let's just be honest. I mean,
only way I could see us taking Blake Corum next year is if
we trade Swift.
Nah, like what I'm saying is if Montgomery decides to like opt out or some shit.
Oh yeah, or he retires or something. Yeah.
I don't think he's too young to retire. I don't think I think he wants to make a little bit more of a ching first. Here's what I'm not worried about this, but let's say it does happen, right?
Okay.
I'm gonna be really pissed off. I don't want to word this weird. I'm not gonna be pissed off if this happens, but I don't think it's the right move at this. If let's say pick 32 and 33, right? Is
okay.
Joey Porter and Brian Branch. Here's what I think. I either want Steve Avila or Hendon Hooker.
Wait, where?
At 34.
Whoa! What are you talking about?
I'm talking about getting Hendon Hooker or Steve Avila, because if Joey Porter or Brian Branch is in there, we could easily get Tyreek Stevenson at fucking 48, or even then we could still get a good corner like Kelee Ringo at pick 55.
I mean, I guess you got a good point there. I mean, Hendon Hooker at 34, though. I do think we're taking this draft. I do think we'll take. I think we are going to take him.
We'll take a little bit of break. And we are back. So, yeah, like I was saying, I would really like it if we took Um, I want to take Hendon Hooker because that dude is a beast. He got injured
Uh-huh.
last year, but having someone like Hendon Hooker develop behind,
Goff.
Goff and this offense alone,
Yeah, dude.
if
It'd
we
be
get
crazy.
we if we don't re-sign Jared Goff, I think Hendon Hooker is the perfect player. Will Levis, I don't. I I'm not saying that I would hate the pick, but you just don't take him. You don't take him. Let someone else take him. I don't
Yep.
I don't want mayonnaise in my coffee.
Yeah, dude. Ew, gross. I don't. Dude. Yeah. I mean, just right. You don't do it. You just. I kind of figure that's obvious, but I mean, I don't like Will Levis unless he falls to us at like 55. That's the only way you take him. Um, that's really it, to be honest, bro. I mean,
Now
that's the only way you take him.
here's what I'm worried about. Right,
Uh huh.
tight end situation. I like Brock Wright. I like
Shane Zostra.
yeah, but this is a little bit where my bias comes in. Luke Schoonmaker. He's not gonna be there after pick 100, in my opinion. And hold up, before I go any further, another thing about the CB, like secondary and shit. DJ Turner's still up there,
Oh yeah, he is.
so that's also another dude that we could go for. Are we going to?
Isn't he? You said what?
Are we going to? I don't fucking know. I didn't know that we were gonna take a running back with the first pick. So
Right. I mean, I
and
like DJ Turner. I like DJ Turner. He's fast. He's really fast.
only problem is his tackling, which ended up costing us the fucking TCU game. But even then,
Yeah.
he can fix that.
True. That is very very true.
So it's always just like I don't know, because what they have, um, yeah. So what the NFL draft board has, right?
Right.
They have the you know best thing for uh
Each team.
no, the best fit for Pittsburgh is Joy
Okay.
Porter,
Hey,
which
that makes sense.
I don't I kind of don't wish that happens. Um,
Yeah, I hope it doesn't happen either because I want him. I want Joey Porter. I want
what?
Joey Porter bad.
So for hold up. Um, Honestly, I think they're gonna mark the best fit for us as Steel Vila.
There's no way. What defensive tackles? I mean,
The defensive tackles that are left are Keanu Benton.
oh, Keanu Benton.
Yeah.
I know him.
Um. Do you want me to name just tackles or everything on the D line?
No, just name like two or three tackles.
Keanu Benton. Uh. Zach Pickens and Jervon Dexter.
Oh, what the dude out of Florida?
Yeah.
Honestly, if we're gonna get a defensive tackle, Keanu Benton is the one to go. That dude's a beast.
I know someone that wouldn't agree with you there.
Who?
Jaden. Man,
Why?
Florida sucks, man.
Oh.
Fucking Wisconsin sucks. Everybody sucks. Georgia's the best. But Darnell Washington is number 10. So if we're gonna pick a tight end, I either want us to go Darnell or Lukey Pookie Schoonmaker.
Yeah, Schoon. Yeah, I like Schoon.
I the so with Luke Schoonmaker, from what he did with the Wolverines, obviously, um, he was a very big I'm not gonna say run blocker, but he really worked around, you know, stopping the tackles. That's like his major, you know, strong suit. Stopping the tackles and edges. And he's really good at like breaking off. So he what we did a lot over there is like he stopped them and then JJ would probably run out of the pocket most of the time. That's legit all he did. And then Blake Horm or Donovan Edwards would come up behind him and then block and then be like a secondary blocker for him. And then Luke would get open. That's like
Right.
that's one of the main things I did over there, which with Lions, that's why I think he would be a good pick because that that's like our specialty.
You know, I think I think Schoonmaker is very good across the middle of the field. So I mean, I like Schoon, man. I mean, it just depends when we're gonna get him, though.
I don't want him at 55. Well, maybe because they do have him as this as a like he should be going in the second round. So it depends. It just depends who's up there. If Darnell Washington is still up there and Luke Schoonmaker is, we take Darnell. But if Luke Schoonmaker's up there, I say take him. You know, fuck Michael Mayer. No offense to Michael Mayer, but he's from Notre Dame.
I
He's from Notre Dame, and I hate Notre
like
Dame.
Notre Dame.
Yeah,
Same.
I would their fucking shit. Luke Musgrove, he's pretty good, but honestly, if we're talking about who we're gonna pick at 34, I'm gonna make a very very bold prediction right here. I think we're gonna go tight end. Sadly, I don't want us
Wait,
to
at what pick?
at 34. I don't want us to, but honestly, they're probably gonna go tight end.
Probably. I mean, especially if for some way somehow Porter and Benton are off the board. I could see it happening.
Porter and Brian Branch.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant. Not Benton Branch. I meant Brian Branch.
I don't think we're gonna go CB until like pick 48 or 55.
I mean, I don't even know who's going to be that 48 or 55 because a lot of corners went in the
DJ
first
Turner,
round.
DJ Turner, Keely Ringo,
Yeah.
maybe Keely Ringo because there's a lot of teams that also need a corner still.
Corners are hard to come across, man.
That they are.
It's hard to develop them. That's the thing. That's the only. That's the only reason it's difficult because it's hard to develop them. But I say one more thing and then we end the podcast. And I think what we should do is I think we should grade what we think about the about how we have done in the draft so far. You go first. What letter grade or out of 10 do you think we have done?
For Gibbs, I would give us a 7 out of 10.
Okay.
And for Jack Campbell, I would give us a 10 out of 10.
I agree. Now my my Gibbs prediction, well not prediction. I say I'm gonna give the Gibbs the pick probably a 5 out of 10. It's 50-50, but the player 9 out of 10. I'm not gonna give him a 10 out of 10 yet because I need to see how he does in the NFL. But 9 out of 10, and then Jack Campbell 10 out of 10 pick, 10 out of 10 player. I really like him, man. That dude's he's great. Overall grade for them
I would
C
say,
plus.
I would give it a 8.5 out of 10.
That's fair, very fair.
All right. That's gonna wrap it up for this podcast. You know what? We're gonna do a watch party.
I bet.
I'm not gonna put up the things on the screen because copyright. But I'm definitely gonna put the audio. Maybe, Eh, maybe. All I what I do know is that your ears are gonna hurt everybody. Hey, I'm gonna have to lower down the microphones a lot.
Yes, you are because we go crazy.
We better pick someone good. That's all I'm saying. We better
Yep,
not.
all three of our second round picks have got to be hits.
All right, so that's gonna wrap it up, and we'll talk to y'all later.